Hello, my name is Perpetual. I am an educator and a career development specialist. Today, I want to teach you how to create an elevator pitch. An elevator pitch is a 30-second persuasive speech used to spark interest in what you do or what your organization does. It can be used in different professional environments, during an interview, networking, or when attending conferences. For example, if you go for an interview and your interviewers ask you to tell them about yourself, the elevator pitch comes handy if you have already prepared one. Some of us, when we meet someone for the first time, will find it difficult starting up a conversation. To prevent such awkward situations, we need to have an elevator pitch because it serves as an icebreaker to help you start up a conversation. It is usually very short. The time it takes an elevator to ride from bottom to the top, about 30 seconds, consisting of about 75 words. Although if you are marketing an idea, it may take more than that. It may take up to 60 seconds. An elevator pitch must be interesting and memorable. So, how do we create an elevator pitch? To create an elevator pitch, you must have to write it down. The number one you have to write down is your goal, your purpose for the elevator pitch. Is it to promote yourself, your skills, your idea, your product, or your organization? Number two, you have to write the end goal. Identify your end goal. After giving the elevator pitch, what do you intend to achieve? To get a complimentary card? Get an introduction to a targeted person? Is it to open up room for collaborations or further communications? Or do you want it to lead to a job interview? So you have to identify your end goal. Number three is to state who you are. Who you are. For example, my name is Perpetual. I am an educator. Recently, I transitioned to corporate training. So you can also say your own. My name is John. I am an IT specialist. My name is Angela. I am a recent graduate of biochemistry. So state who you are. The number four thing you have to do is to communicate your unique selling proposition. What makes you different from the other person? If I am now to combine my number three and number four, I will say, my name is Perpetual. I am an educator. Recently, I transitioned to corporate training. I use competency-based trainings and workshops to enhance the productivity of staff. So you write down your own unique selling proposition. The number fifth thing is to engage with a question. It's always advisable to use an open-ended question that cannot be answered with a yes and a no. In my own case, if I want to combine my number three, number four, and number five, I'll have something like this. My name is Perpetual. I am an educator. Recently, I transitioned to corporate training. I use competency-based trainings and workshops to enhance the productivity of staff of organizations. Have you ever considered integrating staff training as part of your annual strategic plan for growth and expansion? So you ask a question, let it be open-ended, and you allow the person to answer you, to give you an answer. And you say, thank you. It's nice talking with you. Now, while you're writing those things down, you put everything together and memorize it. I used to tell my project students to use the mirror as their audience. Let your image in the mirror serve as your audience. So you speak to it, eyeball to eyeball, making eye contact. And while you're doing that, you build up confidence. So it is very simple to create an elevator pitch. This is all you have to do to get it right. But there are things you have to watch out when you have created your elevator pitch. Memorize it, let it be part of you. So that when you see the person or when you get into networking or you're in a conference, it will not be difficult for you to say. Let there be body movement when you are speaking. If you tilt your head a little bit when you are talking, it shows engagement. Remember to have eye contact with your audience. Also, mind your dressing, because you are addressed by how you dress. Be modest in your dressing. Let your makeup also be modest. The makeup you wear when you are going on a red carpet, on the red carpet is different from the one you use when you're going for a corporate meeting. Also, be mindful of the person's personal space. Don't encroach into it. Some of us, when we are speaking to people, we tend to come very close to that person. It is not proper. A personal space, your personal space is when you stretch forth your hand to shake someone, from the tip of your longest finger round about you is your personal space. So when you have had a handshake with that person, stay at that point. Don't go closer to that person. If you notice, most times when you get closer, go closer to people, they kind of take steps backwards. So you have to be mindful of the person's personal space. I know English is our second language, so be mindful of your grammar. It is wrong to say my names are. My name is. If you have gotten used to saying my names are, simply use I am to introduce yourself. I am Perpetua. I am Jane. And remember to create room for a follow-up or a follow-through, depending on what you're looking for. If you receive a complimentary card, you can send an email. You can make calls, but first and foremost, find out if that person is okay with it. So you follow up and follow through. So friends, that's just all about creating an elevator pitch. So a brief cap-up of what I said. To create an elevator pitch, you have to write it down. Identify your goal and your end goal. State who you are. Communicate your unique selling proposition. Engage with an open-ended question. Appreciate the person when the person has answered you. Then follow up or follow through with an email or a phone call. And remember, you have to write these things down and memorize them. So, I hope you'll be able to create as many elevator pitch as possible. It has to be customized based on your goal and end purpose. So you go ahead and create as many as possible. If you have any comments or you need clarification on what I have just discussed now, please feel free to reach out to me through my email or through the Facebook Messenger. Make your comments on the comment section. Remember to share and like this video. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Next week, I'll be talking about creating a LinkedIn profile. And I encourage you to be part of it also. So till I see you then, stay safe. God bless you.